And I was in his sitting room, and I could hear commotion in his compound, which surprised me because I've been there before. And he said to me, well, sorry about the noise. What is happening is that I have 100 people in my house now, because they all, he himself and a lot of the people moved. They relocated to Katsina, which is fairly safe, the main town, from where he's actually, so he's no more a district head effectively. And he said to me that those who haven't moved to safer places, at night, they have to look for trees or hills or some other places like that to hide. And he said the biggest indignity for most of those people is that they don't even know where their wives will sleep. So everybody will scramble. Women will go and find somewhere where they can, and the men will go and hide in, wherever they can. Sometimes, so you have to wonder in such situations, and this is fairly widespread in many places: Niger, Katsina, Kaduna, Zamfara, parts of Sokoto. And of course the Northeast, which we have forgotten a little bit that Boko Haram and ISWAP is still there. But those who monitor these things are well aware of the situation. Now in the Southeast, violent agitation by IPOP. And funny enough, we don't even dare call it by its name. We all pretend, including the media. There are some unknown gunmen. We know the gunmen. We know the agenda. We know that this violence is direct against the police, and its facilities, and personnel. And this might put off whole communities from voting. This deliberate disenfranchisement will feed into the separatist agenda and become self-fulfilling prophecy. When you add this to the online and offline political vitriol, the dirty tricks campaign, and the dirtier money making the rounds, even though they are now trying to clean the money by making us change to new ones. It is hard to envisage an uncontested electoral outcome. But I know what my friend Jubo will say, so we must all grit our teeth and do our duty. And indeed, if all the citizens of this country ignore the provocations, Nigeria could be the ultimate winner at the polls. So it is obviously in our collective interest to give this poor yet rich country another chance to rise from the ashes. The dialogue is our little contribution to this effort. We are gratified to have a man who personifies peace, Cardinal John Onaikan, to chair this occasion. I think you all know him. First Archbishop of Abuja Diocese, former President of the Christian Association of Nigeria, former President of the Catholic Bishops' Conference, winner of the Pax Christi International Peace Award 2012, retired from the Catholic Church since 2019, but still in active service as a member of the National Peace Committee. I think that few will remember, as the moderator said, that the Royal Father of the Day, His Highness Al-Haji Ismail Mohammed, was once an editor of a national newspaper. But for us, the dwindling number of his contemporaries still in the profession, he does not allow us to forget. So whenever the Daily Trust gets something wrong, which we often do, we are bound to hear an earful from him. I think we are also particularly lucky with this year's panel of experts. I think we've been told about Mrs. Ibukun Abiodun Awosika, businesswoman, motivational speaker, author of books, I think 3, by my last count, maybe there has been another. But I think she's not all words, as you all heard, being the first woman actually to chair the board of the First Bank of Nigeria. I think we also know very well Professor Jibrin Ibrahim, who spent many years in the Department of Political Science of Ahmadu Bello University. He then embarked on a second career as a public intellectual, doing research, advocacy, capacity building. I was tempted to add including his own. Dr. Yetunde Anibaba, the third speaker, or the third member of the panel, occupied many positions in information technology and human resource management. These days, he teaches at the Lagos Business School. And Eugene Enahoro, who has been introduced, just one look of him, you know he's a chief of, you know which old block. In addition to running his own engineering consultancy, he doubles in politics and public affairs. He has been a member of the Daily Trust editorial board since 2011, where he writes a weekly column. So this is our stellar lineup for the 2023 dialogue. I should add that we made some spirited effort to bring the leading presidential candidates live to this event. But as you know, they are frightfully busy. But we asked them to record 5-minute videos of their major campaign promises. And I think this will be shown to us as additional background to the panel discussion. My hope is that what we learn today will prepare us for the twists and turns of the next few weeks. For it is clear to me that there are more desperados than Democrats in Nigerian politics. This is the time for sober reflection. Then we have to live for 4 or 8 years with the choices we make. Thank you very much, and happy elections.
Please, may I crave your indulgence again for another round of applause for the chairman. Thank you.